Hello, 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 everybody. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2026. Hope you are all doing well. It is a brisk but nice and humid day here in Chicago. Today, more Fallout 1 any percent. Speedruns going to have a little bit of a shorter stream today, mainly because I'm really deep in editing the next video. Got a lot of revisions to do. Also have, I have the next ad read to film. Just got the script approved for the ad read. Like, literally just got the script approved for the ad read. So going to be hopping off a little earlier than normal to be able to work on that, film it all and everything. You might be able to see in the Herald cam, if someone did another one, you'll see kind of above Herald, we have an umbrella. And the umbrella is, I already have my lighting and stuff set up for the filming. Anyway, shout out to the VOD watchers over at, oh, there's the umbrella. There's the umbrella. There's the umbrella. You can see it. This is it. This is it. I'm set up to film. Shout out to the VOD watchers over at Angus On Demand as always. Hope everyone is doing well. What up, everyone in chat? What up, Alex Hecht Photo? Nice Kant, Reboy, Sunny Girlfriend, Royful. How are we all doing? Before we can get into our runs today, of course, our non-stop grinding. Got to do our daily games. I've narrowed it down a little bit. I removed a couple. I removed a couple of the movie ones, like the what's it called? The movie grid, movie pyramid. Removed those. I removed the Fallout 4 character guesser as well, because I was doing it yesterday and I was looking. I'm like, they only have like 3 dozen characters. Nope, not my birthday. What up, Jade? What up, Gormy? What up, Colas? Nope, not a birthday stream. My birthday was months ago. So yeah, let's get into the daily games. First up, Framed. Guess the movie based on up to 6 frames from it. I've not seen this movie, but I think this is Chinatown. I'm pretty sure Chinatown is like a noir film, largely investigating like corruption regarding the city's utilities. No, it's not that. Ooh, it's okay. It's older. Pacific Electric, world's finest public transportation system. No clue. I mean, 2 bikers, Rebel Without a Cause. I feel like that's black and white though. It's really boarded up. Maybe Warriors. Warriors come out to play. Okay, no. Oh, hold on a second. Is this Who Framed Roger Rabbit? GG, honestly. What up, me, David? Senoroso? Great movie. Great movie. Incredible film. Next up, same thing, but 1 frame that gets less blocked over time. Shoot. No clue. Beverly Hills Cop? No. It's the voice that talks to you in your sleep. What up, Dr. Rowe? I have no clue. I don't recognize him just by the eyes. Is that Tropic Thunder? No, it's not Tropic Thunder. Undercover Brother? Is that a movie? If it is, I've never heard of it. Who is that? Who knows the animated movie known as Mad World? I don't know Mad World, but I do know It's a Mad World. That's Don Cheadle. Hotel Rwanda? Okay, good call. Good call. I've not seen it. Not seen it. Beverly Hills Cop. Next up, Critical. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd reviews. Let's see. 4.5, 5-star, 3-star, 2-star, 4-star, 1-star, 4.5-star, 5-star, 2-star. We're all over the place. All over the place. Seems like a nice place to live. Okay. A movie about a place. A movie about a place. Pleasantville? Would possibly be pleasant. Don't worry, darling. Ooh, wait, okay. Did we get Don't Worry, Darling recently, though? I feel like that was a critical recently. I feel like we have just a little too little info to go off of, so I'm gonna reveal a 1-star review. This movie should have been about the murderous girl gang of sex workers instead of the angsty men. It should have been a murderous girl gang of sex workers instead of the angsty men. My mind went to like... My mind went to Mad Max Fury Road, though angsty... like, I don't think you could qualify the women in that it was murderous girl gang. You could maybe... Sex workers is not what they are, but I could see someone wording it that way facetiously. Barbie? Murder? There's like no murder in Barbie though, right? The Purge, very wild guess though, not too high ratings. The Purge is a, like, at least the original Purge is like a one location film. I don't know, man. I don't know. Not shown, but it's implied. All right, let's reveal another one. Let's reveal a what was our first review? 4.5. Let's reveal another 4.5. One of the best adaptations of a graphic novel ever made. Treats its source material with great respect. A graphic novel. V for Vendetta. Oh wait. No. V for Vendetta. Watchmen. Is Sucker Punch an adaptation of a Sin City? Oh, yes. Sin City. That's it. Unless it's one of the sequels. Good call, Colas and Gregorio. Good call. Next up, we have The Puzzle. It is a movie version of New York Times Connections. There are 5 films hidden in here. Our goal is to make 4 columns/4 pillars of films with one connection between them all. In Mexico, with Jean Reno, with Vin Diesel, with Chevy Chase, with Jason Bateman, Tom Hanks, fictional metropolis in the sewers. Jennifer Goodwin leads a rescue mission in France, saves a town from bandits. Steve Martin, Ian McKellen solves a crime, is an evil amphibian. Jeez. Steve Martin with Chevy Chase saves a town from bandits, the Three Amigos in Mexico. Nice. I remember that. I've seen that movie once. Is Godzilla an amphibian? Yes. Usually he is. Though, is an evil amphibian. So I think that... Oh, wait, no, he would be reptilian, right? But this would be, is an evil amphibian means someone is playing him. So we have fictional metropolis. Okay, let's look at settings first. Let's look at settings. Fictional metropolis. In the sewers. Oh, do we not have another one? We have 3 whiffs. Oh, in France. Tom Hanks with Vin Diesel in France. Leads a rescue mission, Saving Private Ryan. Good call. Certain Sam. In the sewers, in a fictional metropolis. Okay, so since we're kind of at this point, we could do like a 1 swap. Yeah, there we go. Boom. So the green is Zootopia. Sure. Jennifer Goodwin is the voice of, I forgot. I always forget her name. Judy Hopps. Jean Reno in the sewers. Evil amphibian Ian McKellen flushed away. Okay, makes sense. Now, what is our cross connection? There's one more connection here that takes 1 from each column. It could be the same, setup where it's location, person, with, and does a thing. Though I'm not quite sure. Let's look. Solves a crime. Is there anything where Ian McKellen solves a crime? I'm pretty unfamiliar with Ian McKellen's larger filmography. I'm very familiar with his time as Magneto, of course. With Vin Diesel? Okay, one way to look at it is to pick an actor and go with try and backtrack from there. Triple X maybe? I feel like if it were Triple X, Vin Diesel would be the lead and not the with, you know? Also, I don't think any of the other people in this, unless Jean Reno. Okay, so like, let's see. Steve Martin with Vin Diesel. Is that anything? I don't know. Steve Martin with Jean Reno. I don't know who Jean Reno is. Steve Martin with Jason Bateman. Tom Hanks with Chevy Chase. Can't think of anything. Chevy Chase, another person whose filmography I'm largely unfamiliar with outside of something. Jean Reno might have been in... Oh, wait, that's it. You're so right. You're so right, Certain Sam. Steve Martin in France with Jean Reno solves a crime. Hamburger. Easy. Good frickin' call, Certain Sam. Next up, Daily Dozen Celebrity Mashup. Identify the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo. We got Simon Cowell and... Let me block that face. Amber Heard? Definitely Simon Cowell. Let's see. Let's do our... Amanda Seyfried? Isn't that the second Spider-Man girl? Emma Stone? No. Amanda, it's her. Is that Amanda Seyfried? Olivia Wilde? You would also say Amanda. I swear, guys, if we do Amanda Seyfried and it's not her, I swear. 4 people. Wait, 3 people in on Amanda. The mole? Where's the mole? Is this the mole? Into her lips? All right, we'll go with it. We'll go with it, Market. Amanda Seyfried. Okay, that's a tough one. I feel like they really cut off a lot of her. Simon Cowell's chin goes very high here. Okay. Good call, though. Good call. Thank you, Market, and Sunny, Garnail, Duloc. Next up, Scrandle, Daily. Pick the one people pick more. Vegan Chipotle burger or hog roast and crackling. All right, so this is the one we vote for. With a beer, $15. Or, oh, wait, that's the... You're not supposed to see that yet. We're going to vote for the hog roast. Just value as well. All right, time to start picking. Sausages, chips, and curry sauce, or Geta Stadionova. Both $4.50. Jeez, man. I don't know. People kill for potatoes? I don't know, dude. All right, let's go with the chips. The more I'm looking at the sausage, the more I'm like, that's not a very good looking sausage. It was the sausage. Colas, you're wrong one more time. You're getting timed out. I mean it. Inordinately long hot dog. That is inordinately long. No price data. We don't really even see the dog. Or sausage and chips with curry sauce. Hot dog. Big dog. The dog is big. The dog's big. The dog's big. Pigskin or sausage pizza? Oh, dude. This sausage pizza, I don't care what you say. This looks incredible. That should be way higher than 30. Like, yeah, the sausage distribution was ass. That was a horrible sausage distribution. Though, it looked really good otherwise. Chips with pork and stuffing and gravy for $5, or a pie, a Twix, and a WKD. Any flavor of WKD is permissible. $7.80. Chips and pork. Chips with pork. Nice, nice, nice. Barbecue beef brisket with mac and cheese and cornbread and 2 dill pickle slices. Or pizza. So that's the pizza, $8. Here is this full meal. Those pickle slices look ass. Gonna be real. But I think overall, we gotta go with the brisket. That pizza is very sad. All right, 4 for $5. Chip Buddy on Saturday. No price data. Apple crumble. Not a great looking apple crumble. Looks like... looks like they got the workers in back cranking it overtime to fill half of this, but we're going to go with it. 5 for $6. Nice. Breakfast included in hospitality ticket. Free or barbecue brisket with coleslaw. Definitely that brekkie. Apple crumble looked sus. It did. Beef brisket and pulled pork in a roll, $7. Or retro day bargain, salt and vinegar discos, tea, and a curly whirly. I'm gonna go with the pulled pork. Nice. Nice, yeah. Barbecue all the way. 7 for $8. Steak pie, peas, and gravy. Or for $2, $2, pretty good deal. That's a lot of pea, though. Lot of pea. Currywurst and chips. We're going to go with the currywurst and chips. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm with you, Ziggs. Last one, 9 for 8 so far. Or, sorry, 8 for 9 so far. Hot dog. That's not a hot dog. That's a fucking sausage. That's a brat or something. Or a sharer box. No detail on the sharer box, what's inside of it. Though I think we got this sharer box the other day, and it's quite the deal. We're going to go with the sharer box. 9 for 10. Stats, let's see them. Ahead of the curve. Very good, very good. Thank you for your help, those of you who helped in chat. Next up, the color game. The color game. Color memory. Dialed.gg. This is the game where I am shown a color. I have 5 seconds to observe it, and then I have to recreate it. You get points out of 10 for how close you are to the actual color. I'm very bad at this one, though I've been getting better.
Daily mode.
Daily mode. Okay, olive green. Not very... saturation's kind of high, but pretty dark. Olive green. Saturation's not that great. Pretty dark, though. Maybe darker than that, even. Yeah, right there. Boom. Okay, it was more yellow. Sure. 864. You're so good at this game. I'm so bad. I'm much better at the sound one. I always get excited for the sound one. Swear to God, British stadium food looks so fucking miserable. Ready, set. Okay, green saturations. It's a little down. Brightness, it seems okay. Shoot, man. I feel like I've already lost it. I already lost it in my head. That. Yeah, we were way off. More yellow again. We were down on the yellow. Our saturation was okay. Our brightness was okay. Okay, it's like ice. Saturation very low. Brightness pretty high. Blue. Okay. Okay. We'll go here. Brightness pretty high. Saturation pretty low. Brightness was a little lower than that. Like that. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It was a little higher up on the hue. Saturation was good. Brightness was pretty okay. 9.4. 2 more. Oh, God. Light green. It's like yellowy green. What is up with all these fucking yellow greens, my man? Brightness was way high. This was pretty down. Like that. Boom. Okay, it was more green. I was too yellow. Saturation, not bad. Brightness, not bad. Last one. Okay, brightness kind of down. Saturation down. Kind of like a cool blue-green. Kind of like that. Like this. Okay, brightness was a bit lower, saturation a bit lower as well. No more the game where you guess the country of a food dish. Not retired food guesser for now. I was liking food guesser. I feel like we were just adding other ones I liked a bit more. So just superseded by virtue of quality of other ones being higher. 45.09, not horrible, not horrible. On to the sound memory though. I have to mute the music for this. Crank the volume on my end. Let's do hard today. So with hard, I only can hear it for 1 second. This is hard. Yeah, that was really tough. The low, it's really hard on the low end, not just because it's harder to score higher because of the formula, but also because I just have the volume on the low pitches is a lot harder. Or it's a lot lower. Have I tried map tap, GG? Guess what's next, bud? Man, low again. Okay. Oh, sniped it. Sniped. 2 more. Not bad, not bad. All right, 1 more. Okay, not bad. Not bad. A bit rough to start. Oh, unable to salvage the 40-pointer. Yeah, rocky start, but we got there eventually. I think with this game, or with the hard mode, I might just have to forego trying to match pitch and drone. I might just have to wing it. I have not opened the culling yet, but here it is opening now. Type first into chat to enter the first culling of the stream as we do our final 4 daily games. First up, where is Ann Arbor, Michigan? Ann Arbor is, I want to say, okay, wait. Think, Tommy, think. Okay, Lansing and Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor's University of Michigan. Lansing is Michigan State. Which one do you live closer to? Which one do you live closer to? Was it Lansing that's more out here? And Ann Arbor is this way? Or was it... I always forget which one's the east one and which one's the west one. Okay, we're going to go with Ann Arbor. My gut's saying Ann Arbor is the east one. And I think it's... I think... Yeah, right there. Not bad. Not bad. We were just a little west. 55 kilometers west. Not bad. Next up, Geneva, Switzerland. The borders get really tough. Okay, so we have the Alps here. Italy, Switzerland. Okay, I'm trying to map in my head. Spain, France, Germany, Poland, Switzerland, Geneva. I don't know. Oh, wait, I can put the music back on. The thing is that I'm not really... Switzerland's not a country I often look at. So I'm not... Like, I know it's the Swiss Alps, but I'm not sure how much... I'm not sure how much of the country is actually taken up by the Alps. And by that, I'm trying to say, I don't know if Geneva is a city in the Alps or not. The famous Lake of Geneva. Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. You know, I'm just gonna throw down like a round right here. Not bad. Not bad. 96, not bad. I'll take it. Next up, Antarctica. Prague, Czechia. Whoa. Geez, shoot. I have no clue. Czechia. Want to say Czechia. God, okay, so let me think. Austria's around here, Hungary's around here. Czechia, like here. Let's just send here. Oh, not bad, not bad. We were in the general ballpark. Okay, next up. Taichung, Taiwan. Oh, geez. I'm pretty sure this is Taiwan, but for some reason my brain is trying to trick me and say that this is Taiwan. Yeah, that's not Taiwan. It's one of... Send it. Ooh. Nice, nice. Last one, incoming. Bombay, India. I have no clue where Bombay is. Maybe we just... Pointy!
The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
Amen. Amen. Thank you for the 23-month resub. Thank you, Pointy. How you doing? I'm just trying to see if there's any spots where I can tell there's a city there. I don't know if Bombay is more southern or northern. I have no idea where Bombay is. Okay, think for a moment. I mean, you don't gotta be a dick about it. Gonna guess you mean it's by a bay then. We'll just throw down here by Sri Lanka. Nope, all the way up there. Not bad, 908. Sorry, aka Mumbai. I did not know that Mumbai was the same place as Bombay. I am not a geography nerd, so I'm impressed I got 908. Next up, same thing but Fallout 4. Fallout 4 GeoGuessr. Alright, we got Corvega back here. We are just underneath the collapsed a collapsed thing. We're right by a shack. I believe that's Corvega. Whoops. Let's look. Some smokestacks. Let's see. Oh, is that Corvega? Got a bit of a collapse thing here. Let's just throw down a thing. No, it's the steel plant. I don't remember where the steel plant is. Oh wait, the bay's out that way. The water's this way. The water is no. It's this way. Shoot. Just throw something down. Throw something down over. I have 25 seconds. Don't panic. 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 Oh jeez. Oh wait, it already expired. I was still looking. I didn't see that it ended. Oh, not a bad throw. Okay, wait. So which one is the one I put down? I always forget if the one is that's filled. Okay, so the filled one is the correct answer. Gotcha. So I put this one down. Okay, not bad. Oh, is this where Fridge Boy lives? I want to say this is like northeast. Maybe look for telephone or just a set of houses with a tree in the middle. Covenant? See, this is a perfect game to demonstrate that I have not played this game casually and explored it in nearly a decade. I'm working with pretty old info in my head right now. I didn't want to change. Is it? No, that's not right. That's Adam Cats. Castle. Lavender Kebab, thank you for the 4-month Prime resub. Thank you. 14 seconds. No. That's from a Brotherhood mission. 0 points. Where was it? Over here. I will say, I think my one complaint is that I feel like the scaling on how you get points is really punishing. Like, this isn't terribly far away. I'm surprised I don't get like 100 points instead of like, because it's out of 5,000. The fact that this is 0 is punishing. Oh, geez. This is one that I would almost actually, let me see if this makes, oh, this makes it so much bigger. We're swapping to this. There we go. This is so much easier to read than before. Hmm. 25 seconds. Near Sanctuary? No, that's Abernathy Farms, right? Here? Right here? And that's it? No! Right there. Okay, not... Ah, man. I was much closer with the previous guess. Not bad, though. I looked, and I'm like, oh, I'm really close to Lexington... Or really close to Concord right now. I don't know if it's actually that close. And then I saw this guy, and I'm like, yep, send it, send it, send it. All right, next one. Oh, okay. That's an easy one. How close are we to Carl Yastrzemski? We're right by him. We're on this line. Okay, we're like right there. 5,001 points? You can get more? How does that work? All right. Okay, not far from Bunker Hill. There you are. Okay, so which side of it are we on is the question. Could be over here. What are we seeing? All right, we're seeing some stairs. We're seeing some fences. Seeing a greenhouse, a blue house, though we're not really going to see those. Oh, I guess if... Is there any overpass nearby? No. Some wires, though. What side are we on? Here? That doesn't look very right, though. Yeah, I think it's over here. Here? Here? Greenhouse? Fences? Ah, God, the image quality is kind of low. I can't really tell. 2 seconds. All right, time's up. Oh, we guessed the right little nook. Not bad. Show summary. Okay, we did better this time than last time. Better this time than last time. The 5,001. Oh, if you're under a meter, is that what it is? Total distance away, 1.61 kilometers. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go back to the this view. RNGeedle. We generate a random number and you get points based off of it. What do we got? 729, oh, 2 sevens. Good. 739? 732. Oh. What do we got? This is I feel like we got a bad roll today. 5,000? Bottom 48%? Boo. You can then compose a poem to put on there based on like all of the things you got. And then it will be like your eggs. That's our submission, eggs. It'll be next to you on the leaderboard for today. All right, last up. Next to the police station. Oh, yeah, isn't that where Dance's squad is barricaded up? No, that's a bit more west. That's, I'll show you kind of where it's at. Unless you're talking about a different one that I'm thinking of. The police station's a bit more over here. Like in this area. The police station, we were just over here. And then the actual police station, where are we? Green text right here. The actual police station somewhere right around. God, it's so tough to. Somewhere around here in this region. Because it's west of Green Tech. It's kind of along the path from Good Neighbor to Green Tech. All right, last up, Coscodal. Sabatasso's gluten-free 4-cheese pizza. Thin and crispy crust 3-pack. Okay, I actually really like Costco's pizzas. The ones that you get from, like, the frozen pizza section. Usually the Costco brand one's about, like, $12 for 3 or 4 pizzas. So let's throw it to there. Let's say, like, $12 and see what we got. A little low, $14. A little low still, $15. $15.50, not bad. $15.49 is your guess. Don't quote you. Jeez, Gormy. We should have quoted you. GG, honestly. $3.31 for $3.31. Never lost, never will. Okay, again, type first into chat to enter the first culling of the stream. Type first into chat. Let me make sure I have everything launched, set up. Okay. Oh, we were going to do, one more thing. We were going to do the reveal of the new playlist for Music League. Music League is this thing that Jade and I are in with a couple friends and some friends of friends who we don't really know. It's where every week there's a different theme. You submit a song that goes with that theme, then makes a playlist, and you listen to the playlist and you vote. So this week's playlist, the theme was Q1 2026. Songs that came out between January 1st and March 31st in 2026. So here is our playlist. First up, Gut Punch by Nick Jonas, the titular song off the album. Some Random Pickles. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. How you doing, Some Random Pickles? Gut Punch by Nick Jonas, I Just Might by Bruno Mars, 911 by Nick Jonas. Now, we do have a rule. You're not allowed to submit songs by the same artist someone else has submitted for this round, and this person was like, I just didn't know what to submit, so I submitted this even though somebody already submitted a Nick Jonas song. So, as far as I'm concerned, this person should just be, like, executed. Days of Us by Tom Misch featuring Kaidi Akinipi. Hope I didn't butcher that. Stole Ya Flow by A$AP Rocky. Good Enough by Emma Rosa. Lighter by Jelly Roll off the FIFA soundtrack. Or FIFA with FIFA sound off the FIFA World Cup 2026 soundtrack. Jelly Roll and FIFA, not a pairing I imagined I would ever see. Dry Spell by Casey Musgraves. Aperture by Harry Styles. Joy by Ray. Smokescreen by Sweet Pill. The Great Divide by Noah Khan. Ganga by Peso Pluma. This was my submission. Also, Joy by Ray was Jade's submission. Fever Dream by Alex Warren. And A Little More Time by Niall Horan. Why is Dry Spell liked? So it's not actually liked. It's, this, Spotify changed this not long ago. Spotify changed this not long ago where this checkmark shows up not solely if a song is liked, but just if it is in any playlist of yours. If it's in a single playlist of yours, it shows up with a check mark. I really hate this change. Yo, KXR Toshka. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I thought you don't know what other people submit until the deadline passes. You don't, but you can click on voting to see, you can, like, on the voting screen, you can see people's messages that they put with their submission. And that's how I view the playlist initially every time, is I just pull up that rather than look on Spotify. And their comment alongside their 911 submission was saying, hey, I couldn't think of another song to submit. Everyone had submitted all the other songs I wanted to submit. So I only know that because of that. Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll for the first culling of the stream. And the first vessel is Pekkanen. Everyone, please at Pekkanen and tell him to do not fuck up. Pekkanen, do not fuck up. Right, I have to change the submission period from 5 minutes to 2 minutes because a run can be completed in 5 minutes. So 2 minutes to get your Gamba in. Get your Gamba in now. All right, I need to launch live split. Cool. Going to feel so bad when it's either of our friends who just had a baby. No, I mean, I did think about it. It probably is. And I'm just kidding when saying that person should be executed, of course. I'm just being hyperbolic. Or flippant. I'm being flippant. That's the term. I'm intentionally being flippant. You like music? Me too, Pookie. Deepest recorded Mariposa military base run. Oh, dude, all that Scientology. Has there been any update to the Scientology mapping stuff? I haven't checked in about a week or two. No idea. Anyone got their ear to the ground on that? Yo, first run, no encounters. I totally just jinxed it, knock on wood. Yep, totally jinxed it. We got an encounter right before the border. Okay, there's our one allotted encounter. What? 25 HP. We failed the science check. Not a good start. Failed science check and also being even with our PB. Not ideal. We'll see if we could maybe squeak out a little bit of extra time save by maybe getting lucky with the next force field not healing anymore. We're gonna have to YOLO these force fields. We won't be able to YOLO it now because 10 HP, I want to say that is the lowest damage that can be dealt to you at these force fields. Whoa, 1 HP. Yeah. All right. Reset. Last I heard was the door handle removal. That's Scientology buildings remove their door handles. See, that's news to me. I had not heard that yet. Dude, what a trolley rat. Starting walking up, so I start going around him to the right. Start taking a wide right, and then he just pivots and moves right. Fastest decision making by a rat of all time. They've locked it with a bike lock from the inside. Sounds like typical Scientology things, locking the people inside the building. I know that they're locking it to keep people out, but still, my point stands. Pizza ordered. What'd you get? What'd you put on it? What was that pathing? I was trying to go more right, and we like really just went left. Right into the rat. Margarita, like it simple? I like a good margarita pizza. It is a very unholy global emote, but I love it for that. I'm not a pineapple on pizza person. By that, I mean, I'm not a pineapple on pizza person as in, like, I'm never going to order pineapple on pizza. But I don't hate pineapple on pizza. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I'm probably in the no camp. I don't think pineapple should be on pizza. But it doesn't taste bad. Can you put corn on pizza? I believe Brazilian pizza is typically corn and broccoli. Or if it's not typically, it's corn and broccoli pizza is popular in Brazil.
What?
Wow, failed the science check. If you put mushrooms on pizza, you don't fuck with you no more? I'm not a mushroom person. I don't hate the taste. I do think that mushroom provides a taste profile that's tough to find in other spots, like that very earthy taste. Like mushroom is very unique flavor, but the texture gets me. I really can't do the texture.
What we shall see.
Health is looking good. Not a good split. We can still technically PB, so we'll keep going. A single encounter, though, ruins. Single encounter, we reset. Already got our one allotted encounter for the run. There we go. There's the other one.
beach is a bathtub.
Yo, Senoroso. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. Beardy Scotsman. Dude. Long time. Thank you for the tier 3 sub, my dude. Long time. How you been, Beardy Scotsman? Love watching my GDQ videos. Thank you. Thank you, Senoroso. I'm happy to have you here. What do I think the lowest humanly possible time is if you got very, very lucky? I mean, my sum of best is 442, so probably around there. I'd say 440. I'm sure that other runners like Fallen have better sums of best. But I would probably say like 440 to 445. Unlucky on the rat on the right. Started moving towards us, so we were in aggro with 2 enemies, so we can't just blow past. Not bad, not bad. How am I? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Truly good to see you. It's been so long. What up, Constantine? How are you today? Alright, pretty bad cave. Gotta take long breaks between your parasocial drop-ins. Love a Fallout 1 run, though. Me too. It is absolutely hell to run, but it's also really cozy. It is just Reset City.
What we
17 HP, not great. Oh my god. Pretty sloppy. Have to heal for sure. 29 HP, that's not good. We can technically get away without having to heal again, but we need to get really lucky. But we could also die in one force field at this point. Okay, do have to heal again. Otherwise, we will die here. Pretty sloppy. Yeah, 20 HP is pretty tough to deal with. Dude. You know, the one thing people say about hell is how cozy it is. Ain't that the truth? Wonder if those vaults have good climate control after 200 years? Dude, imagine how fucking dry it is in the vaults. Especially these vaults out in the desert. Oof. He told me about Fallout 1. Now I'm here to cheer you on. Yo, what's up, Bobby? How you doing today, dude? You get to see all of the RNG I was telling you about. No encounters, that's great.
What?
15 HP, not very good. $35 HP. We might be able to get away with it. We'll see. 35 is enough to for sure survive this next one, but maybe not the one after. Probably not the one after. All right, we'll heal one more time to play it safe. Good thing we did. Game crash. Pecking in. Any final words? 2 minutes, 8 seconds. I'm out. 2 minutes, 8 seconds, so it's 14:08 when you add the 17 and a half. Deepest recorded Fallout 1 world record grind. Reform! Everyone type NEN, N-E-N into chat to enter the next calling NEN. You'd be having chronic nosebleeds in the vault for real, dude, right? God, my sinuses would hurt. When I first played Fallout 1, I tried it after watching your all Fallout any percent speedrun. Tried so hard to do the combat skips, but could never do it, so I just ended up playing the game normally and loved it. I really want to continue our casual playthrough. I was going to resume that today until I got word that my script for the next sponsorship got approved, so hopping into that rather than back into casual today. Gotta get a drum roll in chat. Drum roll in chat, please. And the next vessel is Papa Freud. Everyone please at Papa Freud and tell them to do not fuck up. Papa Freud, do not fuck up. Oh shit, you guys couldn't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you guys couldn't see that. You can see Papa Freud one. Sorry. I forgot to change. Whew. Sorry about that. Not rigged. Is that the current video or next? I guess both. It's the current video I'm working on which will be the next video out. Got a bit lucky with that rat. Well, I wouldn't say lucky. I wouldn't say lucky with the rat. We got a bit lucky. I got a bit lucky with how we reacted there. Because I tried to not combat glitch it. Just combat past it. Because using combat to get past enemies is different than combat glitching. Like I'm combat glitching here. First encounter, one more encounter, we reset. There we go. There's our reset. Nice. Last rat moved away from us, so we can blow right by. I misclicked, though, and lost a second or so. Kind of negated the time save I had. Again, we can afford to get one encounter in the entire run. Between the two wasteland segments, we can afford one encounter. And at that, it needs to be specific kind of encounter. Like this one, we can get away with because it takes 2 combat turns to exit. But many encounters take more than 2 turns of combat to run to the exit. So if we're unlucky enough to get an encounter, which we typically are, we could also be unlucky enough to get a really bad encounter that just ends the run outright. Okay. Health is looking pretty good. We had a good first force field. 35 means that we should be able to tank the next one for sure. We will probably heal once after that for safety. Okay, that was actually really great. Health is really good. That means we heal once and we are golden. Nice. Gotta be golden, 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 golden. Right, chat? Right. Everyone's favorite movie? Okay. We are ahead by 2 seconds. We're good. One more encounter means reset, though. Felt some brain cells leaving now. So how many are you left with now? 3? Rip run. One and a half? Shoot, you got me beat. I'm playing on the side of under. Seen the movie twice, heard the song hundreds of times in public. Never been able to sing a single word. You can't even sing the word golden. You can't even sing the that they do. Okay, that was really bad. We skipped the middle rats, which is really great and not very not very common. But I live too long couldn't find my own place. Oh, I'm a problem child. Now that's how I'm getting paid. Man, they should just hire me to voice all three characters in the sequel. Now that would be a play. You make a sequel to a film and you replace all of the actors with one person doing the voices. All right, bad encounter. That would take at least 3 to exit. Lucky. LMAO, just get rid of all of the diversity for a white guy. Yeah. The rat on the right was moving into us, which means we can't exit that combat as easily. So just my ad reads, but a movie? Oh, can you imagine? Tomato Anus ad reads the movie. I don't even know what the plot would be. Probably wouldn't be one. Oh, that was weird. I've never done that before. The plot is the director really needed fast money. The plot is the director's barely disguised fetish. What's that from? That's a joke in something where like there's text on screen saying something is the writer's barely disguised fetish. Just see how many sponsors would be on board to make one giant ad product placement and all. Gonna be real. Not many would probably bite on that. Likely because a lot of like taking the absurdist concept seriously for just an iota. The most of the time, like, sponsors will have things in contracts that are exclusive, in that it's like you can't have any other sponsors in this video. You can't double book. The Rise and Fall of Chicago Guy. Attack of the Hoosiers. Hoosiers, good movie. Isn't it Futurama? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What happened to playing the game normally? I'm still doing that. I talked a little bit about it earlier on stream. I want to continue doing that, but today I was going to, but I need to wrap up stream at the point that I would probably typically stop doing runs and swap to casual, because I need to work on video stuff. But we are going back to playing casually. We'll probably start that up again next week.
What we
33, okay. That's a good spot to be right now. We will not heal here. Most likely be healing, or for sure be healing after the next one, though. Let's hope we can get away with just one heal real quick. That was really unfortunate. Oh, we could have just gone with it too. That's shitty. Okay, though, we got this. Okay, we are ahead. We are behind. All right, one more encounter, we reset. Heavy commentary run when? When we finish a run. All right, there's our reset. First encounter. More encounter, we reset.
what we
10 HP. Definitely have to heal. We'll heal once and then YOLO. Dude, unlucky. Unlucky. 27. That would be, let's see. We had 27 HP. Like a 20% chance we would have died there. Okay, great start.
What we
1 minute left on your timer, Papa Freud. Let's lock in for this run. 17 HP, not great. For sure have to heal. Great heal. All right, I think we YOLO this here. Nice. Fantastic. Really, really good. The way my heart rate increases the second we enter Wasteland 2 on great pace. Okay, this is like one of the better encounters we could have gotten. We don't want any encounters, but if we get one, that's one of the better ones. Hoping no more encounters. Oh! And these encounters in the city ruins are really bad. Typically really bad. TV is pretty out of the question at this point, but
I don't know.
I messed that up, I guess. I went too fast on the dialogue and kind of overlapped my inputs, and we messed up the speech. The good thing that the run died before then, because that would have been devastating. Papa Freud, any final words? Time out, Papa Freud. We were about 4 minutes into the run there. So 240 seconds, add that to the previous, so 13:20. This wouldn't have happened if Mariposa had a new ballroom. Reform! Everyone type Papa into chat to enter the next culling. Speedrunners are another breed. It takes you 5 minutes to get to the first city, and y'all finish it in less. Hey, you can finish it in less too. Let's do a little bit of practice while everyone types Papa into chat. Failed the security check. But the timing was good. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Little early. Little early. Okay. Little early. Little late. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, can I get a drum roll? Drum roll, please. And the next vessel is Storm 115. Everyone please at Storm 115 and tell them to do not fuck up. Storm 115, do not fuck up. After this run, or sorry, after this vessel, regardless of how it ends, I'm not trying to jinx. I'm gonna go grab my lunch real quick. Because Sammy. Why? Okay, real quick. Why do people call sandwiches Sammys if there's no M in sandwich? No one's out here saying Samdwich. No. What's the deal? Sandwich to sandwich to Sammy? I feel like maybe I'm tripping. I feel like sandwich was more unless sandwich has been around for a long time, that feels like a very 2000s thing to me. And I feel like Sammy is more established than that. So I hear people call them Sandos. That sounds Australian. See, when I hear Sando, I think Australian.
But what we
Failed the science check. Failed science check plus encounter equals reset. Quick maths. The blast rat. Blast rat moved out of the way. You got time in Storm. You got time. You got 15 minutes, 45 seconds this time in the camera. That is how much time you have as Vessel to get a run completed. Whatever run you are on when that timer hits 0 is your final run as Vessel. Alright, bad cave, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, we got lore. Apparently, sandwich comes from Sanford and Sons from the 70s, starring Red Fox, where his line was to threaten to give people a knuckle sandwich. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Gormy, our resident sandwich historian. Bottom rat's already moving down. It got interrupted by getting into combat with the second rat, so I did have to end up combating past them. Man, people, Fallout 1 is, you know, I mean, you guys see how RNG heavy it is in this world record grind for it. Just wait for the day comes where I'm motivated to grind Fallout 2 for record. Oh my gosh, that's where the RNG is gonna come to roost. Who encounters, we reset. Fallout 2 needs a no intro category. We do actually have a category for Fallout 2. It's been a long time since I've thought about it. So I don't quite remember exactly how it works. But I want to say you're able to utilize, we call it like, it's any percent, but like with demo. And it's Fallout 2, maybe Fallout 1 as well, have a demo mode you can access from the main menu. A hidden demo mode, I want to say. And you can abuse that to like save warp and shit and skip like the Temple of Trials in Fallout 2. But it's its own category. Again, I don't fully understand it. I haven't thought about it in close to a decade. But there have been moments where someone will like post in the Fallout 2 channel like, holy shit, guys, I tried to start a new game and I started and I was a lot farther than I should have been. What happened? Did I find a new skip? And it's like, oh no, you accidentally accessed the demo mode. Bad encounter. Not getting lucky? Not getting lucky yet. That's why you stay up all night. Dude, that song haunts me. It's such a bummer that that's... I guess not a bummer. I don't think that... I feel like saying it's a bummer is being elitist about, or maybe pretentious about music. I was gonna say, it's such a bummer that that was like the big song off of Random Access Memories that hit the mainstream. Like, moms know Get Lucky, right? Like, a lot of times people will be like, oh no, but this song's big. I say, yeah, but does your mom know it? No, she doesn't. My mom knows Get Lucky. My mom knows the words to Get Lucky. Whereas, like, Instant Crush, big song. Big song. My mom doesn't know Instant Crush. But I was going to say, like, oh man, Get Lucky's like, that's, talk about an album of incredible music. It's like, man, Get Lucky was the hit. Doing It Right is low-key your favorite song on the album. Doing It, oh god, it's been so long since I've actually listened to dedicated listen to Daft Punk. Doing It Right was on RAM. For some reason, my brain always thinks that it's a Discovery song. Because I get it confused with Around the World. We may be biased because our ears are fatigued from Get Lucky. Yeah. I mean, when I was working in an ice cream parlor in high school, the free touch tunes was just a loop of Get Lucky and Mirrors. Those were the only songs people queued that summer. What up, Lowry? You're going to get those 1 mil channel points. Good luck. We got a few people saving up for it. It's got a warm bass tone that could solve the energy crisis. I love that. So I always get it confused with Around the World. Sorry. Yeah, Around the World. It already in my head was like, wait, no, we were talking about Around the World. I always get it confused with Doing It Right. No, we were talking about Doing It Right. I always get it confused with Around the World. Because we in college, our current housemate and myself, we came up with a business plan. Become a wedding DJ. Wedding DJs, and we put out, like, you know, on our website, we put out like demo reels of us performing and whatnot. And the demo reel is set to Around the World. If you guys have not heard the song Around the World, it's a fun song, but it's one of the most repetitive songs of all time. And it's not short. It's like a 6-minute song, if I remember right. Just like 6 minutes of around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. Anyway, we're like, oh, let's set our DJ demo reel to that. And like, we'll have, you know, footage of us like amping people up and people getting crazy to Around the World. And then there's like even footage of like us dancing in the crowd to Around the World. And people are like, oh shit, let's book these guys. And then they book us. And then what is our actual performance? We just get out our iPod we get out on an iPod shuffle that only has one song on it, Around the World, and we plug it in and we play it, and that's the only thing that plays all night. And we spend the entire night dancing on the dance floor to Around the World. We're the only ones on the dance floor within 15 minutes. Immediately going on our do not playlist. Boo. Boo. Put it on the only playlist. Oh, we failed the science check. 2 dogs and 1 favorite. Yo, what up, Colonel Fats? How you? Hope you're doing well, dude. I see you said you're lurking, so I won't pull you from lurk. Hope you're well, dude. Thanks for popping in. At least you get at least 7 minutes each set of demo reel worthy clips, right? That's what we were saying. Because then after the fact, they realize, oh, all of the footage of people getting hype, that was from the first time around. Those are the opening the dance floor moments. How much do you charge? Way more than you'd anticipate. All of the money you're paying us, it's going into the light budget. We have the best light show. Ugh. Counter right before. Nice. Last rat moved out of the way. Thank you kindly. Wait, you're charging for that? You do that job for an 8th in a PBR? I mean, I would too, but you can't let them know that, Gormy. You're going to crash the market immediately. It's going into more iPods with Around the World. We have like a deck of 20 iPod shuffles laid out. All of them have just the one song. Ooh, 2 encounters. Bank of iPods. Yeah, I like that. It's like a switchboard. And Storm, any final words? Any final words and Storm? Welp, it's been good. As Papa Todd says, it just works. Reform! Everyone type Storm into chat to enter the next culling. I'm going to go grab my Sammy, my Sando, and I'll be back. Okay. Your boy's back. Your boy's back. Let me smash this sandwich. Today, the bread we're using, homemade rosemary garlic sourdough bread. Boom. Boom. Here's our sandwich. Let's get a close up of this. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Now I gotta fix my focus. Blocking my light when I do this, though. That's good. Good enough. Good enough, good enough. It's a really good Sammy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Your cat just informed you that he has never been fed his entire life? All cats say that. Don't trust them. Welcome. Sorry about that. I remembered that I forgot to grab my pill that I have to take with lunch. A 600 milligram ibuprofen. Sore from the sandwich already? Unironically, yeah. It's because of some ongoing TMJ issues I'm having. And my dentist prescribed me this strong ibuprofen for inflammation and pain relief. That and some muscle relaxers to take at bed so I don't clench my teeth. While we eat, let's do another round of Fallout Guesser. Oh, Jesus. It's a crashed vertebrate underwater. I don't know where this is. Look for water. Okay. Crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate. No? Yeah, the electrical tower I see. Crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate. Crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate. Nope, not that way. Crashed vertebrate. Crashed vertebrate. Nope. Crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate, crashed vertebrate. Nope. Crashed vertebrate. Nope. Jeez, man, I don't know. I don't know. Where was it? Ah! It was that! Fuck! I had it! I was right there, and I changed it at the last second! Does the map include Far Harbor? No. No, this is just, this is just base. This Concord? No, East Boston. Is this by Jamaica? You're like out here? That in the distance. Water. Red rocket. Is this the red rocket? I feel like we're up here. No, but we're looking across water when we look at the red rocket. Or beyond it is water. So is it over here? Well, that doesn't seem right. We'll just go with that. Oof. Pretty far off. Water tower. Jeez, man, I don't know. Overpass is way in the distance. Something like that. Maybe more north? Doesn't look like it's sanctuary. I don't know. Water tower, where are you? That's tough, dude. Of course. What is this? This looks like something someone would recognize. A lot of brown water. Looks like it's near the airport. Oh, is that the airport? I think you're right. Here we go. Maybe? Like up here? Like here? Or down here? "19 seconds left." Oh wait, are we the top left? I don't know, man. Oh! There we go. The fuck is this? WRVR. Okay. Mountains in the distance. Overpass in the distance. Down here somewhere? How was the sando? I'm still eating it. Fighting for my life. No, it's delicious. Do not apologize. It's delicious. It's just my jaw. And that's on me. That's a me thing. I don't know, man. Oh, not bad. Not bad. All right, I only have a few bites left. All right, take a pill. Can I get a drum roll? And the next vessel is Remain. Sorry, I'm finishing this sandwich still. Remain, do not fuck up. Everyone get your gamba in. Okay. Dipsy Foo. What's up? It is the tomato anus. Do I know if Minnesota guy likes tater tot hot dish? Of course he does. He wouldn't be a true Minnesotan if he didn't. I actually made some tater tot hot dish myself recently. I made it on Easter to bring to my families. Okay. First encounter. Okay. No more encounters allowed. 24 health. For sure, we're going to have to heal here. 11 HP healed. That's fine. Not very ideal. Going to have to get lucky here. Alright, 22 HP. That's not great, but we're going to have to YOLO. Dead. Oops, and the game just exited. Okay. Okay. Decent so far. Very nice. No encounters.
What we
Gonna heal. Decent heal. I think we heal once more just to play it safe. Could have gotten away with it, but better safe than sorry. Game crash. Next run. You're dead? Not yet, Ravain. Not yet. Stepped on the damn rat's tail. Oops. I accidentally pressed the Windows button instead of Alt. Wow. Perceptive rat. That's an Xbox Live username, isn't it? Perceptive rat is someone you meet in a Modern Warfare lobby who talks all about how much sex they're having with your mom. Bad encounter, have to reset. It was right before the border. You're just happy for your mom, honestly? I wonder how that would go. Like, what would the retort of a Call of Duty lobby shithead be if you're like, oh, good for her. I'm glad she's sexually active and enjoying herself. They would probably then resort to like mocking you and calling you slurs, wouldn't they? Brain too small to think of anything else. It's a choose your own adventure book where the the end of your storyline every time is getting called like homophobic slurs. COD lobby existentialist thought experiment. Oh my god, right? The new Stanford prison experiment, the COD lobby existentialism experiment. There was a WWE event. Oops. Let me get back to the map before I read that message. There was a WWE event where Kurt Angle was having "You suck dick" chanted at him, and his retort was, "Your mom taught me really well." That reminds me of I saw a video not long ago from I think it was back in the day, like in the heyday of Breaking Bad or not long after Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston was at some event with fans and there was a Q&A portion. And this dude comes up on the mic like a teenager, probably. If not teenager, then like very young adult. And he's like, hey, like very, very awkward. You could tell he probably was like, you know, very nervous. Probably had rehearsed his question. And like he was like, hey, I'm actually from Albuquerque. You know, I love my town. I'm proud of it. Was there anything you really liked about Albuquerque and your time there? Like things that you would like to go and do and whatnot? And Bryan Cranston pretty much said, yeah, LOL, I would go fuck your mom. And that was pretty cool. Or something like that. And the whole crowd goes wild. Doesn't even answer the dude's question. He just wanted to know, like, what food spots he liked. Really good force fields. Only had to heal once. Or only healed once. We probably could have healed more. Game crash. Chad Hal, yeah. Bryan Cranston is... First, I'll say he's a treasure, but my lord, is he also a troll. I don't think I needed that to do that last combat encounter, but I think we're fine. Or we are fine. Growing up watching Malcolm in the Middle to then seeing him become a meth kingpin was wild in retrospect. That's the crazy thing about actors, dude. You can't trust them. One day they're a family man, the next day they're slinging meth. Can't trust actors. The next day they break bad, yeah. Oh man, I really hate when that happens. We had a decent cave going. I mean, it's silly to say since the cave is so short. Oh, that actually made up for it there. We had a decent cave last attempt. But the last rat, like decent cave in that we skipped the middle two rats, which is pretty rare. You know, it happens a couple times a stream, but we're also doing like over 100 attempts per stream, so low likelihood of it actually happening. We skipped the middle two rats, and then the last rat then decided to walk in the direction we needed to head, which makes it really hard to get through cleanly without just losing time. Who encounters that's a reset. All right, last run, Revayan. Uh-oh. Runs over, Revayan. Any final words? Can't put my finger on exactly why, but this run felt a lot like brain rot. Reform! Everyone type the number 17 into chat to enter the next calling. 17. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll, please. And the next vessel is Pekkanen. Everyone, please at Pekkanen again and tell them to do not fuck up. Pekkanen, don't fuck up. Jade Drought lives on. 1 or 2 streams? No? Yeah, that's eternity, dude. 2 streams ago? There are people who have died since 2 streams ago. Okay? How did you catch me, rat? Accidentally pressed print screen.
What?
Oh, goddamn. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I have to reset now. In 2 streams, you could have downloaded Civ 1 or Civ 5 and played 1 game. Shoot, you probably could have finished a game in a quarter. What's your go-to Civ, Nice Kant? Your only request before you die is you get a Jade's Choice in the Wheel of Hosting. We do have an overhauled Wheel of Hosting today. Been burying the lead a little bit. We have new options available, replacing most of the old options. We still have a couple of the old ones like Speedrunner, Tom's Choice, Live Music, Fallout Stream. But I want to say those are the only 4, while the other 6 are new. Don't even remember any of them. Remember Nebuchadnezzar? Maybe Poland? Poland, I remember, was always the strongest Civ in Civ 5. Civ 5 is the Civ that I played most of. I never played 6 or 7. Dude, why'd you just turn around like that? Civ is a series that my IRL friend group is very into. Civ is like my best friend's favorite game. He was very into Civ 5, did not like Civ 6 on release. Oh. We gotta run. There we go.
What?
AoE 1 or 2. I only ever played AoE 2. I'm not the biggest RTS person. RTS games like actually stress me out. I used to play Warcraft 3 back in the day, but that's the last RTS I played regularly. All right, good start. Good HP right now. Okay, we could get away without healing, but I'm going to heal once just for safety. The good thing we did, we would have died. Game crashed. Bummer. That was a decent run. So I did hear that Civ 6, you know, I know that with Civ, I guess let me reword this. It seems like Civ is the type of game that whenever a new one comes out, all of the Civ diehards do not like it because every Civ 5 included, on release are very feature bare. Though over time, as the game is updated and improved, they eventually become really good. Because I feel like the general sentiment I saw online with Civ 6 was that. And then same goes with Civ 7. All my friends now, including my friend who was like a Civ 5 purist for a decade, they're all into Civ 7 now. They were very into Civ 5 for a while, especially because of the modding scene. The what NEMS mod? I want to say is what it was called. You're actually re-downloading Civ 6 right now to give it another chance. Did I start a vessel timer? Shoot, I did not. I'm looking. I see what time Pekkanen was chosen, though. And that was 10 minutes ago. So we have 7 minutes left on the timer. Are the feature bears safe or friendly bears? Friendly. Some would say featureless. I wouldn't, though. Why say few word when many do trick? Really frustrating wasteland lately. Dude, Rat, you were facing the other way, my dude. Oh. Accidentally split really early. Or accidentally split instead of resetting. Nice. Last rat moved out of the way. Ugh. And it's a bad encounter, too. What's the best time I think I can get? Realistically, you know, if I got the best luck of my life, and I just executed really, really, really well, I could probably cross 450 just barely. Somewhere between like 445 and 450. But that would be like everything in the run that's up to chance going in my favor. Including like in this cave, we would need to get the best rats I could possibly get, which is really rare. A cave where you only encounter the first rat is so uncommon. If it happened to Dream, it can happen to me. Yeah, don't let your dreams be dream, because Dream's dream, well, really, ultimately, it was a dream. This last rat is just teasing me. All right, have about let's see. Have about a minute left on the timer for Vessel. Another encounter. That was a bad one. That was one where there were no enemies, so we would, you know, only have the initial combat encounter, which is really good. No enemy encounters are like some of the most preferable encounters that you can get, but it was a really bad positioning. It was really bad positioning in that I was far from all of the exits, so it would have taken forever. Oh, this one's one of my least favorites. All right, we'll do one more. Final run. Get some final words ready if... Yeah, this is Rip Run. Any final words? Final words, Pekkanen. Done fucked up. Reverb! Everyone type the letter P into chat to enter the next calling. Type the letter P. Just the letter P. Spam protection starts popping off. All right, can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll. And the next vessel. Gormy. Everyone please at Gormy and tell them to do not fuck up. Gormy, do not fuck up. We're probably going to do... There's a chance this is our last culling of the stream. Like I said earlier, wrapping up early so I can get back to working on the next video. So either this will be our last one or the next will be our last. Gormy, lock the flip in. Nice, blew by the last rat. That's great. All right, one of the better encounters we can get right by the exit with no enemies. And then we get another encounter, so now we have to reset. It's a really bad one, too. What is the door problem thing? The Monty Hall problem? I love the Monty Hall problem. Statistics was always one of my favorite subjects. We probably could have gotten away with that there, but bad encounter. The encounters where you have to run north to exit, if there are enemies, are really bad. Because running north is generally pretty slow. Or I should say, whenever you have to exit north, you need at least three combats to make it there, which is slow. But additionally, even if there are no enemies, ah, shit, another encounter. I guess no, even if there are no enemies, you can just speed click up, which is fine. But typically you don't get... Oh, this is going to be a reset, yep. I saw that rat on the right walking, which meant that he was going to be facing me, which meant that he could see me and I couldn't exit the combat there. Man, these encounters are brutal right now. Just killer. You were good at everything except science, language, arts, math, history, art, sports, sleeping, and general existence? Shit, you're really good at sex? Fuck. Check out this guy. Good sex haver. Oh, that's a band name. Second encounter, reset. Dude. Oh, what a tease.
What would...
Okay, good first force field. That was really bad. How are the runs going today? They're fine. I'd say generally just fine. They could certainly be worse, but they're not really great. Let's YOLO it. Nope. Nope. Alright, reset. Whoops. Exit the game on accident. A lot of really bad wastelands, really, is what today's boiling down to. The Mariposa's not been too terrible today. Save for attempting to save warp at the very end. Dude, 3 runs in a row, this rat walks down left. Fucking hate that rat. Oof. right before Mariposa, second encounter. 2 encounters, reset. Professional then. Yeah, I mean, PETA's qualified to be president practically. Bad encounter. No exit in sight. Bad rat. Oof, jeez, dude. Okay, we can still go with it. Working on getting qualified as a professional mouth breather. Hey, good luck. I hear that certification is tough. Make sure you study. Oh. Overlapped inputs too much.
What?
Right, good first force field. All right, we could get away with it if we get really lucky, but we're just going to heal to play it safe. But we still ended up getting lucky there. We didn't heal too much. We only got up to 24 HP, and then we got hit for 21, thankfully. Nothing more. Okay, we are ahead. One more encounter. There we go. I was about to say one more encounter is a reset, though. Bad one, too. Okay. Could have been worse, but we get one more encounter. It's a reset.
What?
29 HP. Not great. We can still die. We can die to 20 with 21 HP. We're just gonna have to hope for a good laser door here, laser wall. And we died.
Your life in.
For me. My dude, you got any final words? It's literally a 10% chance we die there. 10% chance we die. Gormy. Any final words? Gormy, final call. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reform! No final words from Gormy. GG, honestly. All right. We're going to call it there. Looking at the time, I've been live for about 3 hours. I started stream later today because I was working on revisions for the next video, and now I got more video work to go do. So gonna wrap it up there. Thank you everyone for hanging with me. We're gonna be back on Tuesday with more Fallout 1 any percent attempts. Brutal day today, really. We didn't actually, I'm trying to think. I think we only made it to the cathedral once today. That's tough. That's tough. But I'll be back Tuesday. More attempts. We'll get this at some point. But yeah, I'm going to pass it on over to Tom Manus now. I will see you all on Tuesday. Peace, everyone. And now, ladies, gentlemen, and gentledames, please put your hands together for your favorite host of the Wheel of Hosting, Tom Manus. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wheel of Hosting. It's me, your host, Tom Manus. If you don't know what this is, we spin this big old wheel, and whatever number it lands on is the type of stream we raid. The wheel has new options. New options for the first time in years, and a pretty big overhaul. Let me know what number you guys hope it lands on. Also, if you want to submit possible options to be added to the wheel, click that link in chat, and you will be given a Google form that you can fill out. Our raid message, as always, is the anus has chosen you. If the word anus is blocked in whatever chat we raid, we will go with the angus has chosen you. What do we got? What do we got? Come on, Speedrunner. Best odds today are number 8, Tom's Choice, but we ended up with 5. Fallout. Let's see. Who to raid? What Fallout should we do? I feel like it's been a bit since we've done like Fallout 3. Let's see who's streaming Fallout 3. See if there's anyone. Not many people. Evil Thursday? Okay. Evil Thursday stream. Sure. We're going to raid Gator Dude 456. Raid Gator Dude 456. And I will see all of you in 5 days. Yes, I will see you all on Tuesday. Peace, everybody. Peace.